Okay, so I'm on the way to the airport right now, and we're gonna start this journey. It's gonna be good.
Yeah. Back in New York, baby. Coming at you live from the Blue Wave Studios. Hey. You were smoking in the hallway the moment that you saw me stumbling up the stairs to the show.
Okay guys, I didn't really explain this in the video, but these machines are pretty important. I went from Heathrow Airport to London for a couple of days, and then from London to Oxford. If you're doing that, the cheapest and I think best way to get to London is through the Underground. Use these machines to buy a £6 ticket. You'll take it about 20 stops to wherever you're going in London. I had to make one train change, but it wasn't complicated at all. The whole ride will take about 30 minutes. If you are going straight from the airport to Oxford, I think there are specific buses you can take that are right outside the airport.
Somewhere in a dream, or was it a memory? I flash back to us.
Okay guys, so I just arrived in Oxford from the train station, and you can take one of the taxis, but I'm just gonna walk because it's only like a 10-minute walk to Chester House, which is where all the OSAP students check in. Yeah, so I'll keep you posted.
Disposable cameras, you put your hand on my arm, gravel roads and slow snow. But the vodka spills all over me and I'm back. And you're there, and the drums shake the room as I stay here. But the townies, they throw hands.
So I made it to the flat, and it is midnight right now, a little bit after midnight. I got here around 4 p.m. I was the last of the roommates to get here, and then we all went to dinner, and then we went and got like some towels. I brought a towel with me, but some of the other girls didn't, so they just bought their towels, and we came back to the apartment, and we had one orientation thing at 7 p.m., but it was on Zoom. So if you're coming to Oxford in the future and COVID things get better, it's probably going to be in person that your orientation is on the day you arrive, the night that you arrive. But for us, it was on Zoom tonight, and all of our orientation stuff is on Zoom tomorrow, and the day after is also on Zoom. I think the only thing that isn't is going to be the walking tours. We also just found out what our colleges were today. We got an email telling us which of the 3 colleges we're in, and I think it's like that every semester that you get put in one of 3 colleges. There's New College, Trinity College, and Oriel College. I'm in Oriel College. Tomorrow we have orientation all day, and the day after we have orientation all day. And then I think on Saturday it's advising with the OSAP director people, so you can figure out your tutorials and who your professors are and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what the week looks like. Our orientation event is at 10:30 tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna get some rest, and then I will talk to this camera tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be good. So on day 2, first thing I did was go on a run in a nearby park with my roommate, Sharon. The whole day was spent on Zoom for orientation, so I didn't record much. That night, Sharon and I went to a really good Thai restaurant and then did some late night grocery runs to stock up on food. The next day was spent mostly on Zoom for orientation again, but we also had some time to explore the city of Oxford. We grabbed dinner at a nearby pub and then hung out at home that evening. Day 4. This was our induction day. We went to the main Bodleian Library to receive more information about the history of Oxford and swear an oath to be respectful to the libraries. Then we got tours of the city and our individual colleges. Later that afternoon, my friends and I got coffee, went to a pub, and hung out. Day 5. I literally didn't record anything, but it was a Sunday, so I spent most of it walking around and watching live Quidditch. Day 6, I had my first full-length tutorial and read some books in the law library. And that brings us to... Hello, everyone that's watching this. So today marks exactly a week since arriving in Oxford. Okay, so I stopped talking there for a sec because my hands were literally freezing. I also realized that I was breathing really heavily, so that was probably annoying. I'm basically just going to this coffee shop this morning, and then I'm gonna have my second tutorial. I had my first one yesterday. It went well. I felt like everything I was saying was stupid, but just gonna get some warm coffee now and then do some work on my laptop and go to my second tutorial. Okay, so I just had my tutorial and it went really well. Again, I feel very out of my league with the professors I'm talking to, but holy crap, look at how beautiful this is. I love vlogging. Okay, I'm just gonna stop and film this way because wow, what the heck. Okay, I also don't know where I'm going because I've never taken this way home before. I'm assuming I go straight. Oh look, there's tennis. This is literally the most beautiful walk right now. Wow. So my second tutorial. We had an initial meeting today, which is only a half hour instead of a full hour, and we just talked about materials that we're going to be going through and the focuses of the tutorial and the length of the essays and just kind of a get to know you type of dealio. With both of your tutorials, you should have an introductory meeting with them before the full one. Okay, I just took a little bit to freshen up and get a couple things that I didn't have, and now I am on my way to go get some dinner, and then I'm gonna hop on a Zoom call that one of my professors recommended that I join, not mandatorily. It's not mandatory. He just suggested that if I wanted to, I could hop on, so I'm gonna do that for a little bit, and then I have a meeting tonight for the C.S. Lewis Society, and then I think I'm gonna go to, if I have time, my college's library as well and just get some studying done because I have a couple hours before those events happen. Okay, so that pretty much sums up my first week in Oxford. There's seriously so much more to share with you guys, but I didn't want to make this video too long. If you want to see what housing looks like, a tour of one of the colleges, my top picks of good cafes, restaurants, and study spots in the city of Oxford, and what I recommend you do while you have student access to Oxford's facilities, follow the link in the description and watch my second Oxford video. For now, thanks for watching, and I wish you all the best with everything in your future.